Welcome to Calgary Living, where we discuss Calgary lifestyle, community, and homes. I'm your host, Diane Planadin, a local realtor here licensed with eXp Realty, and today I wanted to talk to you about financing. Yes, one of those things we all need to do in order to make our dream home a reality. But where do you start? Who do you talk to? Well, if you have a realtor, ask them for 3 references on mortgage brokers that they know they can trust. Someone who's going to have their own best interests in mind. Now, as a realtor, we have to give you more than one option to choose from. And it's important you interview people because you're making a big purchase in life, so you need someone who you feel comfortable with. As you're going through that process, you may be wanting to just get a little bit ballpark idea on your own before you talk to a mortgage broker on even what type of price point you should be looking at online. There's a couple of resources, one being ratehub.ca, which will give you a quick, simple, easy outline on a mortgage calculator as an estimate. These are all estimates. But you can put in what the asking price is and it'll calculate the approximate down payment in 5, 10, 15, 20% ratios, and then it'll show you what's left, what an approximate interest rate is, and then what your monthly cost would be. They also factor into things like your lawyer fees, if you buy title insurance, things like that. So it's a fun little tool to play with. Another thing Ratehub has on their website is an approximate cost of what a home inspection would be, what an appraisal fee would be that it would be charged back from your lender. And then you talk about different expenses. Factor in the property taxes, factor in the utilities and the insurance. Everything costs a little bit. The cable bill costs a little bit, the internet bill costs a little bit, and it all can add up. The other resource online is with CMHC, and that is a government website. So cmhc/schl.gc.ca. That's English and French translation. That's why it's a little bit long. But on their website, you're going to love it. There's some helpful tips. There's all kinds of resources. There's the mortgage calculator. There's the affordability calculator. There's a debt service calculator. But if you're looking at the mortgage calculator, it'll ask you, what's the purchase price? What's the down payment? What kind of terms are you looking at for your mortgage? And really, a mortgage broker can go through that with you in more detail. But it just lets you look at the big picture because you can't forget about the utilities and the property taxes and different expenses like that to keep in mind. And what I really like about CMHC is it'll also calculate for you what the mortgage insurance would be. So what that means is if you are buying let's say you're first time home buyer and you're spending, let's say 500,000 on your first home, but you don't have 20% to put down. You have, let's say 10% to put down. So you have 50,000 down. And you're going to amortize it over 25 years. You can play with this. It's really between you and your mortgage broker. I'm going to come up with a mortgage interest rate of 2.07%. So I just calculated that for my clients the other day. That was the rate they got. So the mortgage amount is going to be $463,950. The mortgage insurance premium is $13,950, and the mortgage insurance premium rate is 3.1%. So what that means is your payment amount is $1,980.31 a month to make that purchase without a 20% down payment. Now the fun thing about this calculator is you can decide, well, does that sound reasonable or not? Is that within our budget or not? Can we try and get together a higher down payment? Can we try for $100,000 down payment? Now, I'm telling you, as a first-time home buyer, that would be a big stretch. But what that means in the big picture is you don't have to buy that extra mortgage insurance premium, and now your mortgage amount is $400,000, and your payment amount per month is $1,700 and change. So is that a big difference? $200 a month. So can you come up with the additional funds of $50,000 or not? If not, then you have to budget for that $1,900 a month. And I'm just giving you a little really tight sample explanation. None of this is guaranteed in writing, verbatim, none of it. I'm telling you, these are the tools at your disposal, so you can start for yourself. If you're like thinking, oh, can I afford to buy a house? You use these tools, you get the motions in in process so you can have an idea. So let's say, for example, you have been paying, I don't know, maybe have a 2-3 bedroom townhouse you're renting in Calgary. Well, that's between $2,000 and $2,500 a month. Well, look at this. You could buy your own home, less than rent, even if you had to do mortgage insurance. You know, the thresholds for mortgages have changed in Canada again, so you do need to speak to a professional. You do need to get professional advice. This is just where I think you can start, have a little glimmer of an idea, and, be able to make an informed decision. Because buying a house takes time, getting approved for financing takes time, making a move takes time. And if you start with these small steps, then you can build up. In the next 6 months, 8 months, a year from now, you could be in your very own home. Well, that's what I had to say about financing today. I hope that helped. And if you're ready to make a move, I would love to help you. I'm Diane Planadin with eXp Realty, ready to help you make a move.